Hello everyone, in today's video we'll be looking at Firefly. It's a new Adobe plugin for AI image generation. So to open Firefly, you go to firefly.adobe.com and you need to sign in with your account. Right now Adobe Firefly is in the beta version, and there are few really interesting updates that are coming up. For example, converting text into image. So similar to what Midjourney is doing with the prompts, here you can provide a description of the image that you want Adobe to generate. So for example, if I'm looking for paper cut layered landscape, if I describe this, Firefly will generate few images based on the description, and this is happening in real time, so you can see that the results come fairly quickly. And if you don't like what you are seeing, you can always hit refresh and it will regenerate the iterations. So I feel like this is something that's really useful. So I didn't like any of those images, but yeah, now I feel like this is something that I'm interested in. So if this is what you like, you can hit this show similar and it will do the same iterations on the image that you have selected. So once you receive that, the next thing that you can do is a very cool feature called generative fill. What generative fill does is it adds the information based on what you describe. So for example, if I want a bird in the sky, I'll highlight the area and type bird. So AI will add a bird in the location that I highlighted. One drawback to this image is, so yeah, you can see it provides you a bunch of options to choose from. You can also always hit more and it will do the additional iteration. But for example, if this is something that I like, you hit keep. One limitation of this image, one limitation of generative fill is that you cannot scale the addition that you get. So you can also not select that particular object that you have received. So I guess that's the one drawback. You can also easily remove background, or you can invert the selection. If this is the image that you like, you can hit download and hit continue, and you'll be able to download the image on your desktop. So this is one cool thing. The next thing that you can do is generative fill. So to do that, here you can also upload your own image, or you can describe something to analyze with. So for example, if this is the image that I want to use for generation, one thing that I can do is again very similar. I can describe a place, helicopter in watercolor, and it will add a helicopter in the location that you highlighted. If this is something that you liked, you can also always do more and it will regenerate the results. And if, for example, this is something that I like, you can hit keep. Another thing you can do is you can remove background, so it will delete this entire background from the image. Now you can add for example watercolor sky and ground. If you do that, the AI will automatically create a couple of iterations of what the sky and ground needs to look like. So that's also another really cool thing that AI can do for you. So like you see here, one thing that it does really well is doing this kind of reflection in the water. So that's something that I've always liked, what AI can do for you. So for example, if this is something that I like, you can hit keep and you can download the, you can always do remove background, and once you remove the background, you can add watercolor sky and ground, and once you hit that, it will generate sky and ground in watercolor. So I think that's pretty cool. So these are a couple of options of how it looks like. So for example, if this is something that I like, you can keep it, and you can see that it does a really good job of doing reflections in the water. So you can keep this. Now you can hit reflection in water, and you can hit generate. Now you can download the image. Another thing that you can do with Firefly is creating text effects, and this is something that's special just for Adobe Firefly, because in Midjourney or other softwares, this is not a feature that's out there yet. So for example, if I type the text that I want to use, you type it here, and then here you describe what kind of effects you want to generate. So for example, I can say buildings, architecture, and generate. So yeah, see, it provides you a couple of options to choose from. You can change the shape, font, and gives you some examples of sample prompts of all the prompts that you can use. So this is a quick, dirty way of doing for example, your pamphlet titles, or if you are experimenting with some funky text, this is a cool feature, and you can download a PNG and use it in your project. Next useful feature is the generative recolor. So what this does is, if you have a Illustrator SVG file, you can quickly look at the multiple iterations. So for example, if this is an image that I have, you can quickly look at a few different color options. It also provides you sample prompts to choose from, so I can change the prompt and it again renders it fairly quickly. And this is a really quick and dirty way to iterate multiple options before spending too much time looking at or fine-tuning one particular iteration. So yeah, that's all that's out there in Adobe Firefly. I think this is a great start, and it's going to go places, so I'm really excited about the upcoming features that's being launched in Firefly. So thank you so much for watching the video. Please like, share, and post comments. I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.